What's going on, buddy? Welcome to today's video. Today's video is a new full day of eating on my updated bodybuilding prep diet. So my goals for the day are 175 grams of carbs, 195 grams of protein, and 40 grams of fat. So you know it's getting serious when the carbs start to drop below the protein. Right now we're cooking up some chicken. It is a little bit loud over there, so I'm gonna talk here. I'll show you guys meal number one once I'm done whipping that up. As you can see here, a pretty basic meal number one. We have 6 ounces of chicken tenderloin and then 100 grams of carrots. So this meal plan is actually very, very similar to my 2,000 calorie diet, just pulling out some carbs. In this case, pulling out rice cakes. So typically, I'd have 2 rice cakes with this meal and 2 rice cakes with my dinner later on. But you'll see some small substitutions, pulling out maybe 1 packet of oatmeal, stuff like that. But yeah, first things first, this meal, once again, 6 ounces of chicken tenderloins, 100 grams of carrots, comes out to 206 calories, 11 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, and 40 grams of protein. So starting off our day with a focus on protein like I pretty much always do, and we're gonna pair that with a Powerade Zero. This is currently my favorite drink, this and Fresca. I probably have 2 of these a day, 2 Frescas a day. Once again, I don't think it's an overload. The only thing I'm bummed about is like I'm spending money on like liquids that have 0 calories and just flavoring. But once again, I realize that this is temporary. If you guys have watched the channel before, you guys know when I'm bulking, I pretty much drink solely water. So if I'm gonna splurge for a little bit, the last 10 weeks of prep, I'm cool with spending a little bit extra money on some 0 calorie drinks and some sodas and some energy drinks, stuff like that. Knowing that as soon as prep's over, I pretty much, those get cut out completely. But meal number one right here. Also, it is a little bit earlier in the day. It is currently, let's see, 6:45 a.m. But this is also my last week in Texas, so technically back home in Cincinnati, it's 7:45. So I'm already trying to change my body a little bit to get used to going back to Ohio, so I'm not staying up super late and waking up late. But we're gonna go to a park after this. I'll take you guys along the way, just get a few steps in. And yeah, that's what it looked like for the morning. And we've made it back from the walk. It is time to rehydrate. Right now, I'm probably drinking upwards of probably 7 or 8 of these a day. Just with the Houston humidity and heat, I'll probably have at least 8 water bottles. Once again, a diet soda here or there, some Powerade Zero, stuff like that, just to stay hydrated. But I will say, I miss my walks at home so much. With Maisie, going out in the morning to get some steps for my cold plunge, the afternoon walks. That's one thing I cannot wait to go home for. Like, as much as I love traveling, as much as I love being down here in Houston, which actually I don't love being down here, but that's a different topic. I'm so ready to go back and get to my routine of my walk with Maisie in the morning, my cold plunge, my routine of just being around just like my family, doing afternoon workouts, all that kind of stuff, my home gym. Right now, I just do feel like I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm in a good place because I can be very, very selfish down here in Houston as far as my bodybuilding prep, because I don't have obligations to be with family, be with friends, because I'm 1,000 miles away. But at the same time, I do kind of miss having a little bit of like something to do. Obviously I do have responsibilities as an online fitness coach, which I'm actually about to go up and do a bunch of check-ins today for a couple hours before we head to the gym. But it's one of those things where I pretty much only have the responsibility myself. Until Katie came down here, obviously having another person here, I wasn't really thinking about, okay, what does my dog need to go outside? What's my family doing today? What are my friends doing? Should I go hang out with them? Like, it's just like, I'm just here, and I'm here to make content. So it's good to kind of be selfish in that way, but also I'm not as busy as I feel like I would be back home with, once again, maybe trying to play golf with my dad in the afternoon. So I gotta squeeze in a little bit more check-ins and make sure the cookbook recipes are going well, all kinds of stuff that I feel like I normally do at home. So it's been good, but there are also times when I find myself being a little bit bored. Where I wish I was at home and could do something with my family, friends, that kind of thing. But we are 6,000 steps down on the 15,000 steps for the day. My guests will probably have to do some steps later at Isaac's on their treadmill, and then maybe hang out by the pool. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go upstairs, do some check-ins. If you guys are interested in online coaching, there's an application down in the description. I do not take prep clients right now since this is my first bodybuilding prep I personally been through, but I have lots of lifestyle clients. So if you guys have any interest, there's an application down in the description. But yeah, I'm gonna go do a bunch of check-ins, and then I'll see you guys at the pre-workout meal before I head to the gym for a leg day. All right, we're here with the pre-workout meal. Real quick, I'll show you guys exactly what we're using. We're using this Kroger maple brown sugar, less sugar. We have 2 packets of that. We're gonna go ahead, add a little bit of water. Honestly, water is to preference, but I just use one of the packets, but I actually tear out the oatmeal, fill it up with water, pour it in, and 3 minutes in the microwave comes out like this. Then we're gonna add in our protein. I do a little splash of almond milk to help the protein mix in. So a quick little splash of almond milk, not too crazy. Then we have our protein, so we're going with the Transparent Labs. This thing is a beast, but it's 28 grams of protein per serving because it's an isolate. So it's very low calorie, high protein, pretty much the highest protein on the market. So we're gonna add 1 scoop of this into our protein or into our protes to make it protes. So boom, add that in there. Then give this a mix. Once again, gentle. We don't wanna spill that protein everywhere. And then we'll be adding a little bit of peanut butter and banana on top too to make it taste that much better. So even though we are reducing our calories a little bit today and reducing our carbs, I'm putting most of my carbs still around my workout, pre and post workout. In this case, obviously pre-workout still has 2 packs of oatmeal and a banana, so still high carb there. All right, so that's looking good there. I also do a dash of cinnamon just for a little bit extra flavor right there. So go pop that bad boy and then, I don't know, 4 or 5 spanks, something like that. Mix that in as well. All right, now we need to get our peanut butter out as well. Peanut butter, since it is so high calorie, the peanut butter we'll be measuring out with on our food scale. So we have our food scale right here. We got our natural creamy peanut butter from Kroger. Go ahead, open this guy. And this process does take 2 spoons, so I actually take this spoon. Get that out there. And our new spoon that's clean, 0 our scale, 35 grams of peanut butter. So that's a lot of fats, but once again, peanut butter is my main fat source right now. So we get 35 grams, which I'm pretty sure is like a lot. Let's see how much that is. I don't think that's enough. That's only 25. Holy crap, I'm gonna another 10 grams. Let's see what that is. That might be too much. Okay, 37, so I can take some off of that. Scrape. Scrape. 34. Dang it. Robot precision. There we go. 35 grams of peanut butter. Once again, give that a good mix in. Our last addition is a banana. Once again, in my opinion, banana peanut butter combo is absolutely underrated. I personally have never had that until probably well into high school, honestly, when my mom had it one time.
Bro, been living under a rock. Peanut butter and banana is the most common snack there is.
I know. I never had it growing up. I don't know why, but I just never had it. I don't know if I thought it was like the texture would be weird or what it was, or just like never even thought about it. But now bananas and peanut butter, like I can't live without it. We'll go ahead, sit down, I'll go over the macros. Imagine this post prep, because I'm gonna eat honestly probably pretty similar, like besides that my cheat day. Imagine adding like little like mini Reese's Pieces or like Reese's Cups into this, like cutting those. Oh my gosh, that's the next level. But real quick, I'll go over the macros for this meal. Then we also have a new energy drink review. So I picked up a few energy drinks. We'll have to pick one to try today. But this meal comes out to be 698 calories, 84 grams of carbs, 22 grams of fat, and 46 grams of protein. So once again, carb heavy pre-workout for the energy. I am dragging a little bit lower calories, a little bit lower energy, but with this fuel source as well as the energy drink will be good. We have legs later. So yeah, I'm gonna dig into this and then see the energy drink review. Alrighty, so it's time to pick an energy drink. So we do have some that I've had before. Once again, this is one of my favorites actually. So the go-tos are the White Monster, we got 4 down there, and the Ghost Creamsicle, just because of how good it is. We also have the Swedish Fish, which was one of Isaac's favorite. I just was a fan of it, but it's just not my favorite personally by Ghost. The Creamsicle definitely is. We got the Alani Nu. Somebody said the Breezy Berry that I tried was not the best and I should try something else. And they recommended the Cosmic Stardust, so I picked up that to try. We got Celsius, we got another Mimosa Alani Nu, and then the Red Prime. I think we gotta go with one of these. Or maybe a Celsius. What do you think?
I think the Red Prime.
Red Prime, okay, because once again, Prime is 1 for 2. I had their Blue Prime and it sucked. I had the Ice Pop Prime and that was actually good. So we'll go with the Tropical Punch. And once again, I am at the point where I'm willing to waste money. So if I don't like this, I'm gonna maybe give it to Isaac and then try a new one. All right, so look at this to try. So we got the Prime Tropical Punch, 200 milligrams of caffeine. It's definitely better than blue raspberry. I can tell it right away because the flavor actually hung around for a little bit longer. It just doesn't have a very strong flavor. Like, it's there and it hits you as you drink it, but as soon as you like swallow, the flavor goes away. Like, it tastes like tropical punch, which is good, but it just doesn't hang around long. It's not a very strong flavor. It's decent, but I'm not going to search this one out again. It's not as bad as the blue raspberry. Like, the blue raspberry was actually bad. This is good, except for the fact that it doesn't have as much flavor, and the flavor doesn't hang around. I'm going to go, I don't want to say I wasted money, but I'm going to go with a 5.4. Not the best. Once again, the flavor isn't super strong. The ice pop was definitely better, and I've had a lot better energy drinks than this. So we're going to go 5.4. Definitely would not be spending money on this again, but it's not too bad where I'm actually going to go get a new energy drink. I'll actually finish this, drink this, because anything below a 5, I'll probably actually go for something else. But 5.4, prime.
Number one.
All right, that's a wrap on the leg day. Good quality leg day. Once again, I think we're a little over 10 weeks out, 2 leg days a week. So we only got like maybe 20-ish, probably less than 20 leg days left. So definitely push the intensity, but also keep making sure everything's in the pocket. We're not gonna injure ourselves, anything like that. But we're a little posing. Obviously, no pump upper body. Definitely some legs pump. We got the veins coming out. So we will run through some quick basic poses, and then this is also my last workout at Alphaland. So today is what, Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. We're gonna go to Roman Empire on Thursday, rest day Friday, and then probably back to Roman Empire on Saturday. So I'm done paying the $40 day pass here. It's ridiculous, but I guess if I do use it for 2 days, like 24 hours, it's kind of worth it. But once I'm having Friday as a gap, I'm not coming back here to pay $40 on Thursday and Saturday. That's just ridiculous. We're gonna drive to Roman. But real quick, once again, I do enjoy the posing room here, which I'm gonna miss when I go back, but damn, actually, this might be some of the best my legs have looked so far on prep. Back from the gym, we kind of got a lot going on post-workout. I'll try to explain everything as I go. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and get some oatmeal going. Instead of 2 packs, unfortunately, we're down to 1. So just 1 pack of quick oats when I used to do 2. This is once again one of the things where I'm saving some carbs. So we're gonna take this, tear it open, and pretty much just follow the instructions on the bag. Pour it into a bowl. And they have this little fill line on the actual bag, so you can fill water up to there. Looks like it's 2/3 cups. I don't know if you can't see that right there. So we're gonna take this, get some water in there. I did wash my hands, so take a finger, clean finger, give that quick twist. And then it does say for 1.5 minutes, but I always do 2 minutes. I don't know why, but we're gonna throw that in there for 2 minutes. And while it's going, we kind of have a lot of post-workout stuff. So we're actually gonna start doing a shake post-workout. So instead of mixing it in, I noticed it doesn't mix as well for just 1 pack of oats because there's just so much protein. So we're gonna do a protein shake instead. And then as well as our recovery. So we have our creatine, our post. I'm gonna actually pair that up with a Powerade for some hydration, to rehydrate. And we need some almond milk for the shake. So yeah, we got a lot going on, but first thing, we'll take our water glass, put some water in there. We got our creatine. We're gonna do 1 heaping scoop. We're going with our post as well. This is a strawberry lemonade flavor, by far one of my favorites. Everything Transparent Labs, strawberry lemonade or blue raspberry. Put that in there. We'll take our handy dandy little frother thing, stick that guy in there and mix that up. Then we'll go ahead, have this guy. Cheers. Down the hatch. I'm saying creatine, it does not matter when you take it. I just happen to take it at the same time post-workout every single day. I like to rinse it out just to make sure I get every last little bit. That's so refreshing. Powerade Zeros, I swear, by far the best. Blue and red are my favorite. Purple's a close, I guess, like 3rd, but blue is my go-to at the moment. But they were sold out, so I had a freaking... But they were sold out at the store last time I went, so I get some Gatorade Zeros. And they're not even 0 calories. They're like 10 calories a pop, where these are actually 0 calories. So we'll go another minute on that, and then we'll make our shake real quick. I'm using 8 ounces of almond milk. Once again, we're going with the Almond Breeze, vanilla flavored. Take the same vanilla protein. That's why we got such a big tub, because we use a lot of it. There we go, 1 scoop in there. And there's no secret window to getting protein in, anything like that. The fact that I'm doing protein shaker off my workout, there's nothing specific. Oh my gosh, not again. There's no secret to it. There's no like, oh, you get protein within a certain window. It's just, once again, I want to get back from my workout. I'm hungry. I want to have some food. But as long as you're, I think, protein within, I'd say 2 hours or so, you're good to go. Quick shake. Damn, 8 ounces is not a lot. I feel like I normally use like 12 ounces of almond milk, but it is what it is. A little cinnamon. And the last thing we need to do, so that's there. I'm just gonna eat that as itself. And then we need a small plate for, I believe, 100 grams of strawberries. That's so sad. That's 113 grams of strawberries. Sad face. I used to have 300 grams. Now we're down to 100. Cutting carbs, I guess. Basically, after all that, I'll go ahead and sit down. I'll tell you guys the macros of everything I just ate / am going to eat. Alrighty, so the macros for this meal, the protein shake we just had, the 100 grams of strawberries, that's so sad, and the 1 packet of oats, it comes out to be 322 calories, 35 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fat, and 34 grams of protein. Once again, we're saving most of our carbs pre-workout. I could obviously maybe have the banana with this oats or have 2 packs this meal rather than before, but I love that pre-workout meal right now so much. I'm willing to kind of sacrifice my other meals to keep that meal in. As far as the 2 packs of oats, the peanut butter, the bananas. But yeah, this is gonna be our kind of post-workout meal. And yeah, see you guys at meal number 4. And a couple hours later, we are here with meal number 4. We have 6 raw ounces of chicken tenderloin. Obviously they're cooked, but they were weighed out raw at 6 ounces. We have 150 grams of broccoli just steamed. I put it in the microwave, covered up for about 4 minutes. They come out very, very hot, but it's delicious in my opinion right now on prep. Then we also have basically the dessert of the meal. We have a rice cake right here, chocolate rice cake with 15 grams of natural peanut butter. That is, I can't explain how good that is. Like, once again, I'm on prep. I'm basically deliberately starving myself right now. So the fact that I get peanut butter and chocolate rice cake is amazing. And then, of course, our go-to drink of choice, the Fresca. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is, once again, it's sparkling water, soda water, grapefruit citrus. I get questions about it all the time. So hopefully you guys can see what that looks like. Let's see, I think it's made by PepsiCo. Oh, Coca-Cola Company. Oops, but whatever. I don't really care if either of those companies does well or not. But Fresca is the go-to 0-calorie drink. Also 0 caffeine, so I can save most of my caffeine for energy drinks. Right now, we're still doing just 1 energy drink a day. My guess is I'm gonna try to wait till week 8 until I maybe double up on energy drinks or go a little bit above like the 150, 200 mark. My coach wants me no higher than 400 milligrams of caffeine, or I think he said 450, which is basically 2 energy drinks a day. But my goal again is once again to put that off as long as I can. But also, once again, I only use energy drinks on prep, so I'm not too concerned if I do have 2 a day for 8 weeks or something like that. Otherwise, this meal comes out to be 365 calories, 26 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and 48 grams of protein. Once again, the rice cake and peanut butter make it all worth it, but we're gonna down this, do a 10-minute post-meal digestion walk just literally around this apartment complex. At home, I would do it around the neighborhood or on a treadmill, just to help with digestion, make sure we're kind of moving things through the body nice and efficiently. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna dig in, and I'll see you guys at the last meal of the day, meal number 5. The time has come for our 5th and final meal of the day. This is probably my second favorite meal, oh no. This is probably my second favorite meal on prep right now, and I might actually be out of the casein protein that we need to make this meal. Okay. I'm not sure, so I think I'm actually have to weigh this out, because as you guys can see, we're running pretty low on protein right there. This is the casein protein. Once again, you have to use casein protein. For this recipe, it has to be casein protein, not a casein whey blend, not whey protein, not this stuff, not a whey isolate. It has to be casein because of how thick it is. So real quick, hopefully I have enough. I think I need, let's see, 35 grams. So let me grab the food scale. And also, someone didn't believe me that I was able to make it with just protein and almond milk. They're like, no way you got something that thick with just protein and almond milk. But trust me, there's no Greek yogurt. I don't even have Greek yogurt in the house. I will, once again, I'll show this. I'll probably speed up the process, like do a time lapse or something. But I'm just gonna use casein protein and almond milk, and then we're gonna top it off with some blueberries. But yeah, let me measure out. Hopefully I get at least 1 full serving left, because I didn't realize that I'm almost out as I film a full day of eating. So Let me go ahead and measure all this out. Wow, we had exactly enough for one final serving. Now we are out of the protein. I don't want to spill, but we're out. And unfortunately, of course, I leave Houston, Texas in, let's see, today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I leave in 3 days, and my next batch of protein is being delivered to my house in Cincinnati. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to find a substitution for this for the next couple days, but I'm glad I was able to keep it in this video at least, because this is what I've been eating for a very long time at the moment. So we have that measured out, so we no longer need this. We will need it for some blueberries, but then we're just gonna go in with a little bit of almond milk. I'm gonna speed up this process. Once again, be low on the almond milk. I think it's about 200 grams per scoop, but once again, be gentle on the almond milk. You can always add more, but you can't take any out. All right, and here's a good example of it being a little bit too clumpy. So you can see right there, it's just a little too thick. Honestly, you could probably eat it like this, but I like mine definitely a little bit thinner, more of like a pudding texture. This is a little bit too thick, so this means we need a little bit more almond milk. Once again, go very, very light on the almond milk and slowly mix it in. And I'll just repeat this process until I have the consistency I want. And there we have it, our perfect consistency, at least for me. Pretty much like pudding, but still sticking together a little bit. And I was gonna throw this in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes to cool down. Then we'll top it with some blueberries. And here we are with our final meal, our protein pudding, as well as 100 grams of blueberries on top. This final meal comes out to be 197 calories, 19 grams of carbs, only 2 grams of fat, and 26 grams of protein. And then also, one quick tip, I always get asked, like, how do you keep from snacking in the evening, afternoon, like bedtime? My biggest thing that I've actually personally been doing is once I finish this meal, I maybe have like a couple more sips of water, something like that, and I brush my teeth and I put in my nighttime retainers. At that point, like, I'm kind of done for the day, right? In order to eat again, I'd have to take my retainers out. I'd have to eat something, brush my teeth again, and then put my retainers back in. So it's basically like an extra barrier if I wanted to eat again, because once again, I am kind of hungry on prep at 1,800 calories. But if I eat this, which A, is gonna be a little bit satiating, I have a little bit of water, I brush my teeth, I put in my nighttime retainer, it just adds an extra barrier to kind of prevent you from snacking. Also, get out of the kitchen. Don't hang around the kitchen. Go upstairs, go to your office, just go for a walk. I don't know. Do something. Don't hang out in the kitchen where it's easy access to food. But this brings my day total to 1,788 calories, 175 grams of carbs, 41 grams of fat, and 195 grams of protein, which is exactly where we want to be. Everything pretty much spot on. Obviously, once again, I did plan this out ahead of time, which is another big tip. Plan out your days ahead of time. Don't try to wing it. You're gonna mess up somewhere or have a very, very awkward meal at the end of the night trying to hit your protein or carbs or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, dig into this. This is our, I think, so we'll have Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. So 4th last night in Houston. It's kind of crazy. I feel like it's been a long time since I've been home, but also it's gone by in a flash, like a month down here. But regardless, honestly, I'm excited to go home. I came down here for 2 reasons, Isaac and the gym. And as much as I love both those reasons for being down here, I'm very excited to go home and get back into my kind of like normal routine at home. Without further ado, on the video here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna watch some Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.